This is the battle from Normandy from GMT Games. We're playing the breakout scenario, and this is the situation at the end of June the 10th. We go over to Utah Beach and the Khotan Peninsula. The Allies are continuing to make progress in the drive towards Cherbourg, but it's costing a lot of troops. The 4th Division has really suffered badly now. But then again, so is the 709th. They've been cut up. The fact that we haven't cut off the Khotan Peninsula means that the Germans can actually put all their replacements into this area. Now that's probably not a good idea. They put a bit in last time, but this time they really do need to have a look at the situation around Omaha Beach here. See, the Americans, you've got the 90th and the 4th Infantry, which are both motorised divisions supported by armoured elements, are gradually grinding away at the German positions here. But the Germans are sort of still demolishing Cherbourg. They've got it down to 5, I think it is. It'll be 4 soon. Once it goes down to 0, the port is demolished and it'll have to be completely rebuilt from scratch. If we look at the 243rd, there's not much pressure going on them, though there is an American 9th Infantry Division starting to arrive, and that will drive to these positions here and try and cut off the Khotan Peninsula. Meanwhile, the 82nd Airborne, 101st Airborne are holding the perimeter. Germans are gradually strengthening there. The 77th Infantry's arrived. Elements of the 91st have finally reorganised themselves into a position where they can actually sort of probably put a bit of pressure on the Allies and close the bridgehead down a bit. The main German problem is this area here where the defences have completely collapsed. You've got the 275 Infantry Division arriving. That is a really poor division though. Unless there is more to come. There probably is more coming in as reinforcements. You've got the 30th Infantry Division, which is just a shell now. It's been absolutely shattered. You've also got the fact that the American 2nd Armoured Division has arrived here. So, admittedly, that armoured unit, it'd have to go across the bridge here. They can't cross these streams any other way. We've looking at the main front for the Germans. It's been pretty static. The Germans have decided they didn't fancy attacking again. Allied super heavy artillery out at sea did batter them really badly at one point, and they've sort of withdrawn now back into defensive positions, and they're pretty much in a defensive position all the way along here. So you've got the 21st Panzer, Panzerlehr, 12th SS, 17th SS strung out all along this front. They're not strong enough at any point to actually conduct a sensible attack, an attack that'd have any chance of breaking through. The Allies have got 3rd in British Infantry, 3rd Canadian, 50th Infantry, supported by the 51st Infantry, 7th Armoured in the British sector. In the American sector, they got the 1st Infantry, 2nd Infantry, 2nd Armoured. They're not going to be a pushover, even if you could get south and avoid this artillery from the battleships and things. It's not looking good. You've also got the fact that Allied Mulberries coming on stream very soon. British Mulberry might even be up and running at the end of this turn. The big problem the Allies have still got is their supply situation, which is catastrophic for the Americans now, and it's pretty poor for the British. The Americans are not that far off. They are actually, that shouldn't be like that. Sorry, just ignore that. The Americans, they're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 off constructing their mulberry, so they could get their mulberry up this coming turn as well. Once you do that, you can bring in far more troops with your mulberry up, and you also get 10 CSPs per turn per mulberry, which is going to make a huge difference, because at the moment they're just trying, all the allies can do is bring supply in over the beaches, and that's really limited, and it's very, very dependent on the weather as well. The big advantage the allies did have this term was the weather was cloudy, which is probably the best, well, it is the best it's been. They managed to get -2 interdictions down on the south and -1 interdiction across the rest of the map. They also got 6 armed recon strafing attacks, and managed to knock out 3 steps of German units, so that was good. So overall, the Germans are containing the situation, but it's not a good position for them. They are going to get ground down into dust, and there's very little I can see that they can do about it, apart from hold off the inevitable, like they did historically. We had a victory point scoring turn last turn, and the Allies now have 12 victory points in place. Okay, and that is the end of the 10th of June turn.